My prisoners are demanding spiritual guidance. Okay, so we'll have to do that for them, I guess. Welcome back to Prison Architect, everybody. We're having a great day. I've started building the parole rooms out, so we're going to be able to provide that to them. All these needy people. Let's go ahead and run this power just kind of straight through to there, I think. We'll go about like that. It's probably a good idea to set up a metal detector on the inside of this room. Just as they enter, as they leave, all that kind of stuff, we can probably get that going too. Our protective custody thing was doing okay, except I can't give him good yard time because this is not wide enough to be a yard, so I'm amending that plan now. I'm changing it. Looks like I'm gonna have to do it a little bit differently here. 1 second. Let me go. Kind of messed it up, I guess. We'll do the standard gate. We still have it. All right, we're just using the stuff we already got in storage. Let's demolish this, and then that can be the biggest. That can be his yard that he's got. So we'll go ahead and do a yard here. That should be big enough to meet the requirements for that. And then we'll just give him a little bench in here. Right there is good. We'll give him a dumbbell rack on the outside over there, I guess, and we'll give him a weights bench. He already has one in his cell, though. He doesn't really need it. How about a punching bag? You know, get his fighting skills up. He can practice those to make sure he can defend himself adequately later on. I like it. There are no free cells available for this prisoner. That's not true. That's not true. We can get this. Come on, guys. Come over here and do this. Somebody put this in here. Not sure why it's being blocked. Put it in here. There we go. Now you can get out. Go ahead, workman. There you go. You can totally get in here too, can't you? Yeah, there you go. All right, we got him safe. That's all that matters. Okay, so we have $18,000 now. My short-term investment happened, all that stuff. Today, I want to work on the absolute essentials that we need to have stability, have the proper tools in place to expand and have more prisoners, right? We want to make a bigger facility. So the first thing I'm going to do, now that I have a bigger yard over here, I have a security office, there is some cameras in here. Let's take care of some of their essential needs just a little bit better than we have. I've been neglecting laundry, so I want to get that going too. And then I also have been neglecting just basic cleaning. I want to put some prisoners to work, have them engage in prison labor, right? Want them to be able to do that. Parole rooms are right here. And I think eventually, though, I might want to move the parole room and turn this into like a bakery. It might seem a little bit weird, but you know, bakery and, you know, the donuts and stuff, that's stuff that we can make money on. And prisoners can just come out this way and work at this place. Customer facing, right? Well, all that stuff by the road, customer facing stuff. So, you know, we'll probably do that stuff eventually in this area. Move parole down and move parole somewhere else at some point, probably. We'll see how that goes. So the first thing to do to start building these rooms out is really just to kind of, you know, get vision in there. I have vision of this common room, and that's nice, but there's a hallway here, and then there's another room entirely right here, okay? So what's this room supposed to be? Well, we do need laundry. We definitely need that. So I might go ahead and do that. I was planning on doing a mailroom as well. The laundry room doesn't need to be very big right now, but I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking longer term, we probably should do something, right? So longer term, obviously, this is a canteen. This whole thing's a yard. This room right here on the corner, I've got it planned to wrap around the corner, and this was going to be my chapel. And I still think it's going to be, because they're now requesting, you know, they're like, hey man, we need our spiritual needs met. So I think that's probably what I'll build next, is this chapel here. So we're going to go like this, and then like this, and that's just an extra building. It's just right there. And then obviously we want this part here is going to be interior as well. So it's a walkway from this cell block. All right, so we'll get on that, and we'll have them start building that so we can have ourselves a chapel. And what are you doing? Oh, we have a... What? You've gone criminally insane. For real, you've changed... I only brought in 12 prisoners to, like, prevent this from happening. The dude has turned criminally insane. That's just silly. Isn't it? Like, I don't have the facilities for this, all right? I don't have the stuff set up for this, damn it. I'm going to need to create a whole... Like, this whole wing needs to be made now, I think. It's just because of this nonsense. This is a lot of money. And I can afford it now, but it's a lot of money. It's going to take up the majority of my investment that I'm just going to put you in the room with the protective custody guy. Can't do that, though. He's not going to have a cell. We're going to have to go shared. I mean, they're all shared, right? So all shared cells. So maybe temporarily we'll do this. Temporarily, as bad as this is, and I just think it's it's not a good thing. This is a padded cell. Or change that to a padded cell. I can't make this cell specifically because it's not in a different wing. So I'm gonna have to reassign this guy to that cell. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make this your cell. And that's a problem. So that's a big problem. All right, let's say max, medium, and criminally insane are now in here. Which is really stupid. And then hopefully he takes the padded cell. This is your cell now, sir, who has now overdosed. And also you'll get stressed out if we don't pad this floor. So I really need to... Oh, no. All right, well, I want to do the essential stuff anyway, so I'm done. I'm not going to bother with it. All right, so first off, this brick wall needs to go back. This is just a staff door that leads into nothing at the moment, but it'll eventually lead into this cell block. So for now, that's just a nothing burger. So we'll want a door here, and I'm going to have this be a basic door. And this basic door... Can I get you to go in here? I just want to see. All right, now that I have vision here. So this room right here, I think we probably should turn this into two different rooms. The first of which is a laundry room. So I think we're going to take this large water pipe that's over here, right? And we're going to bring it around down this way. At least this far. And we're going to have to start thinking about radiators and stuff pretty soon too, because it's still summer, but you know, it's going to be winter eventually. And it takes time to set that stuff up usually. So maybe I get rid of all these lights that are in here. The wall lights, if I remember correctly, the wall lights don't really use a whole lot of power, so it kind of saves you on your electric bill. It's a little bit of a cheat, a little bit of a hack. I'm not going to do it, but it's a little bit there. And then the training dummies, we want to have these in the yard too. I'm going to put a couple of these in the yards, like over here. We'll probably move them to be more just in a better location. You know, we'll probably put them somewhere else later, but for now we're going to do that. And then I'll put a tire apparatus in here too, just to give them something else to do. Now, before I lose vision of this place, let's talk about this. We want a laundry room, and I guess we're going to turn this into the laundry room really quick. So it's going to be about here. Let's go one more, which means this can be the mail room. Now, if this is the mail room, is it going to be big enough? Is the vain question I have for this. Is this mail room big enough? Where is mail? Mail, right here. So is the mail room big enough for what we want to do? Mailroom requires a few things. It requires us to have tables, a bunch of tables, and I think I'm going to put maybe all on the edges. I think we'll go tables. Tables on one side. Yeah, I think tables on one side like this, and then we'll put the sorting desks on the other side. So it'll be about whatever way the calculator is facing. Yeah, it's this way. Yeah. I think it's this way. So it'll be right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now these lights need to go. So these lights get dumped or moved. I think we just move them. It's easier just to move them, because then you don't have to haul them all the way back over to storage. So we'll just do that. All right. So let's get that room done. Pretty please. All of this stuff. And then we'll also go in and let's do the laundry too. So the laundry room is going to be the laundry machines. We don't need to put them all the way in the back, but I mean, If we keep them in the front, then that's better for our plumbing. We don't have to run as many pipes. So I guess we'll do that. 1, 2, 3 laundry machines. That's so many right now. We don't need that many. I already bought them. Shit. One of them's going to be in storage. Oh, no. Well, I already paid for it, so it's what it is. I did the thing. And then we'll use the small ironing boards. I'm a bigger fan of small ironing boards. And then you generally look at the way it's oriented to figure out where to place it. Just like the graphics on here kind of show you which direction to go. I wish they would put an actual arrow, but they don't. So we're going to just do it like this for now. That's the back of the laundry room. And then we'll have a few baskets. And then that will be it. The laundry room should, theoretically now be done. So I'll just kind of do this. Now, one thing the laundry room definitely does need, though, is hot water. And we don't have that yet. And we're going to need hot water eventually anyway as we expand to winter and stuff. So one of the things I was going to do is also put a boiler in the laundry room. And then I wouldn't need to worry about that much more. And I think if I situate it right here, actually, it'd be better, wouldn't it? It would be. How about we take away these two and we put the boiler here. I'm losing vision of it again. I can't see it. Go like this with it. That'll be where our boiler is. We're gonna then take and put the big pipes is gonna have to come up through here. So I might as well just not put the small pipes in and just bring it right to here. That's what I might as well just do. So we'll just do that. That'll get us the boilers, and then the boiler can then provide heat to all of these cells that are going to be near it. We'll have another boiler over here, but that's how we're going to deal with heat in the ever-expanding cell block that we're going to have to deal with soon. So he is in this room. That's nice. It says there are no free cells for this prisoner, but he is in here. So, he's all right. You're fine. You're very calm. That's good. Calm is good. Padded rooms. You're not going to be very calm much longer. 12 prisoners is all we have, and already there's 1 in protective custody and 1 criminally insane that I did not ask for. It's just wild, man. Just so silly to have that happen. Bring that all the way around, and then maybe we bring this up the other wall. We're going to have it right about here, so we're going to want to bring that. I mean, you don't have to bring it up the wall, but I like bringing it up the wall. There. So workmen will get on that, and then we'll have a proper laundry room for everybody. And if we just take a real quick look at needs, just want to make sure we're meeting them. Clothing need is something that's growing. We're gonna addressing that right now. Spirituality is the other thing that's being addressed. That's with this building here. And luxuries, we're gonna get the shop going soon when we get more prisoners in. The food need for staff is still super high. And it's all about trays, right? That's what it is. It's all about trays. And for whatever reason, they're not getting cleaned. The trays are not getting cleaned. This is still a problem. And I have enough cooks. I'm certain I have enough cooks to do this. But maybe I don't. Maybe I just need more of them to get the trays cleaned, Maybe that's just the way it is. Clean the trays, please, and then put them back. Yeah, I guess that's just the way it is. So I have too many cooks going on break is what it is. And I'll get more staff, I guess. That'll fix that problem before it gets out of hand. Morale is at 85%, but thankfully it is now increasing because I fixed the food problem. All right. Okay. Electrical cables are blocked coming through here. We can't install them, and I'm not sure why you can't install them. Far too many of our prisoners are addicted to drugs. Yeah, so what the game is trying to get me to do is to start programs that are helping to get rid of addiction is what the game kind of wants me to do here. And I just haven't really been doing that. But pharmacological treatment of drug addiction, there's 3 in the queue that they want to be treated for this. So I will activate this. It's $200 a session, but if we can get them not addicted to drugs, that is going to be better. I've also activated parole hearings because we do have parole rooms. And I can actually have 2 of them going at once because we have 2 rooms. I will want, however, to have a guard. And I'm not really into scheduling it just yet. But I will want to have a guard over here. I'm not really dealing with the deployment scheduler just yet. Because I'm going to have to make changes. As I make more rooms and stuff, I'm going to have to make changes to where they are anyway. So I'd rather not do work. I'd rather not do a whole bunch of work like that over and over again. So we're just gonna have that happen. So we'll have one person just like lingering in here too, I guess, too. All right, so hopefully they start building this. It's path between material and job blocked. Just I guess we can probably get rid of this fence, but you're not blocked though. You can get through here. And we're gonna want another metal detector as well through here too. So scanner machine, no, we don't need that. I have one CCTV camera in storage. Curious, but okay. I will put this in, well, I want to put it in this room, so I guess we'll just wait. It's interesting that they're saying that's blocked. Is it because of this door not being installed? It's got to be, right? Because they haven't installed that door yet. This has got to alleviate this problem. It has to. Also, you have several instances of like trash laying around too, so I probably should look at that. And also, since these doctors are going to be doing that program for these guys, I probably should have one more doctor as well. Should I hire anyone else? More janitors, maybe one more. Keep people clean. I'm going to have one more workman since I am building more things. And I should probably have... I probably should get the other guards, right? The orderlies. I really don't want it. And I can't afford it right now, but... you know, I really should get it. Because I have a criminally insane person in here, you know. So it's kind of coming down to that, isn't it? Let's extend this kitchen just a little bit. It seems a bit crowded. And then also, we can add just another cooker because no, you don't need that because you have so few people. Yeah. So this, if you don't know, the staff get different meals than the prisoners do. So your kitchen and the cooker and stuff, this is just cooking for prisoners. That's all that's doing. These meals here are brought in from outside, and they're much more expensive. But you still need cooks to clean the dishes and to do the dishes and stuff. So I think that's really what the problem was. Should we get more storage shelves? Not while I'm so low on money, you know. I think I need another source of revenue too. Need to look at that, and farming would be a good way to do it. Let's take a look at our grants. We do have a way to get more grants, and one of the things I wanted to focus on early, and I was kind of, before I started running into a little bit of a budgetary constraint here, I was a little bit excited about trying it because I haven't played with this mechanic yet in past playthroughs, so this is all new for me too. And that is gang welfare and ex-gang member protection. So you have the ability now to show gang members that there's a better way. And you can reform gang members to become ex-gang members. Okay? That's a thing that's in the game now. And this is actually pays quite a bit if you can do it. Turning gang warfare into gang welfare is a top priority. Gang members stand a good chance of reform when put into programs that can see them exit that life. And then once they do, you can then need to protect them. They're somebody who needs to go into protective custody now. So you can take ex-gang members and then put them into protective custody with that. And this program actually pays really well as far as grants go, but it's expensive to set up because you need the programs, you need to pay for the programs, you need the specialists and you know, the psychologists and probably stuff too to do that. I don't exactly know how that works because I haven't done it before. So there's a lot of grants in here that I haven't done before. And I'm excited about that because it means that this game that I've played 9 times already is still fresh somehow. And I'm loving that. I know there's a whole lot of people out there who like to complain about, you know, Paradox ruined this game. Honestly, whatever. Just play the old version that you know and love from Introversion is still right there on Steam. Play the one you like. I happen to think they've improved the game significantly. But that's because I don't have the problems that a lot of people do. I don't have the big performance issues and the crashes and all these bugs. I don't see them. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying they're not there for you. I just don't experience them. They're right here. I show my videos. I show exactly what I see. And I just don't have that problem. It's just for lucky, I guess. Very, very fortunate. Very lucky, I guess. Let's put this wall in here, and then we'll go ahead and close this in. So we have a laundry, and that means we can now start, you know, getting prisoner uniforms and stuff. Right. Also, we need some power up this way, too. So let's run power cables. Yeah, up this wall to here. So we need that power for the boiler as well. All right, so now that I can see the boiler, we want to look at water, and we want to look at hot water to radiators and things like that. We're going to start setting that stuff up. It is still summer, but we're going to need to set it up eventually. And I think it's better to start that process, the different boiler over here. Maybe I'll actually put it right behind the water setup. And then that's probably good. We could put it right behind this thing. And then it feeds the hot water up from there out to here. I don't think that'll be too far away. I could be wrong, but I don't think it will be too far away. I guess we'll find out later. So I'm going to go, I think maybe like right here. I don't think that'll be a big deal because our power stations and stuff are right here. It's not going to be in the way of the power, I don't believe. So we'll take a look at it later. And then the hot water pipe to the radiator. We're going to have a radiator go out in this area, and we're actually short on cash now. We don't have any money. Oh boy. Oh boy. If I fail to pay my debt, that would be a major problem. So I do need to take a grant just so I can pay down this loan. What's my credit rating now is... Oh, I can borrow more now. Okay. Good. My credit rating went up, so that's great. Why don't we look at maybe getting... There's the restaurant and the bakery, basic farming, etc. These things don't pay very well. I need a good upfront advance. Okay? Something that I can do really fast with an upfront advance. Maybe this. Government safety security ratings. We just hire 2 dog handlers and 2 armed guards to a patrol, and then we will not have the armed guards, but we're gonna get the stuff for armed guards anyway so that I can get tasers. And then we should probably look at getting education so that I can start training them for it. So maybe we'll get this one. There's a good advance at the beginning. I like that. Let's decrease our loan to 0 so we don't have to worry about that. We're at 12K, and then we're gonna want to start that kind of stuff anyway. So why don't we take in this little security office right here, first off, how big does the armory have to be? Armory has to be what? Where? I can't believe I can't find it. Well, I should be able to believe it because it's not there. What it is up here. I need to go there. I need to get that, plus education. Wow, that took a lot of my money away, didn't it? And I also can't do this challenge if I don't get dogs. So we're going to have to pay for that now too. So we're up to 7,700 now, almost 7,800. And we're still building things out, but at least now we have a functional laundry room, if not a functional boiler yet. There it goes. Okay, so we have a functional boiler, and we have the mail room and stuff right here too. Now, what we want for the mail room, it says no access. Oh, I did it. I did do that, didn't I? What I want for the mail room is a staff-only door. Now, I know a lot of you like to have your prisoners working in your mailroom, and I understand that. It makes sense. All right, and that maybe we will do that in the future, but you do not need prisoners to work in your mailroom. You can have just guards handling your mailroom. We do it pretty much every prison in the past. We've done that. You can, and I normally hire people up the road, but I want to be able to see in here right away. So we're gonna put a guard right here so I can see inside here. Okay, so this is our really simple mailroom, okay? And we're gonna go and have a camera in here, I think, for now, just to give... I really want it here, though. I really want to be able to see inside this chapel. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the pew. Then this 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the pew. So the camera should be here. That'll give me vision of that. This should give me some vision of this room, but really, what comes down to for the mail room is that people will have guards in here, so we'll always know what's going on in here. But we are still going to want to have a metal detector for when things come through. So, I gotta find... Isn't it like one of my highest used things? I feel like it should be. Let's go quantity owned. No? Most used? It should be in here. No? I guess it's right here. Okay. So we'll do that. And where is... Yeah, that's going to be automatically connected now. So the mail will come in here. And I've already labeled that, right? Yeah, mailroom. Mail will come in here now, and then it will get distributed by guards so long as you have it set to staff only. So if you set your mailroom to staff only, then your guards will handle all your mail. And then that means it gets thoroughly searched and everything. And it also means, and we have another hot spell. We have another big old heat wave coming this summer. That's fine. So that's pretty far away for, where the guards are. I have to walk, but they're going to get there, right? And it's going to be all right. I think maybe it might be a good idea now to get this all closed in so that, well, hang on. What the hell is this sound? Are you trying to open but can't? Is that what this is? That's really freaking annoying. You're just like trying to open but can't. Crazy. Remote access would be really nice so I don't have to deal with that anymore. We're going to have door opening remote stuff happening over here too, but how close are we to having... Okay, so we got quite a bit of time left until we have those things. So we can go a little bit longer here. Parole happening here. Let's take a look. Fraser Bacon Killer. Ooh, I don't think he's going to make it. 71%. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Also, we have more cameras to connect. I have another camera there to connect. And we'll have one more here once it's installed. It's not quite installed yet, so we'll wait for that to happen. I don't need to wait in that view, though. And then this guy now says he has no cells. No free cells. Why? I don't get it. Stoical? Is it because of your door being... No, it's just... You're just saying you have no free cells for this prisoner. There's nothing unique about him. Yeah, no, it went away. Okay. Like, there's not really anything that's specifically unique about him. So, yeah, he's got his meal time right now. He really wants luxuries. And this is, again, one of those things where we need to get, people working in the shop as well, too. So I need to get prison labor going. And I have that. So maybe we can now go through and do prison labor and allow... Oh, I didn't mark this as a shop. That would be why. Shop. Shop. Where are you, shop? Right here. So if you mark this as a shop, then it will start working as a shop. Isn't that nice? And then let's go ahead and get one more metal detector. Just cannot seem to find that consistently. I'm going to have that problem probably the whole time. That's just how it goes. Metal detector in there. I want to make sure people aren't doing that silly stuff. And then if I can get this organized the way I initially wanted it, I won't need as many metal detectors. It'll just be large walkways to get to these buildings, to get to these rooms, which have metal detectors on the way through. So you kind of use metal detectors for multiple rooms instead of individual doors. I just haven't gotten that fully set up yet. So it's just kind of one of those things we'll have to wait for as we go. All right, and then these guys are going to go off to visitation again. It's very nice. I will want, I think, always a guard in this room right here. I think that is someplace that I should have deployed. You should always be here. That way you are manning this door, managing all of these things here. There's also a fence gate here that requires a guard to open it anyway. And yeah, you're going to manage this area. I know it seems like a waste for a guard post, but like literally all these prisoners are coming right here. And then all they have to do is just bust out here and then they're gone. That's no good. This road is also terrible again. How does it get bad so fast? Twice? Twice in the same summer? That's silly. Isn't that silly? It's really silly. All right. Redo the road, man. You bunch of silly billies. It's crazy. Just nuts. I don't think we need any more repairmen. We probably also should start looking into, because remember, like, this wall can go down. Like, they can get damaged and they can collapse like they did already. So I probably should look at getting that rebar put in some of these exterior walls. Except the thing is, these are not exterior walls yet. You know, they're not meant to be exterior walls yet. So I could, with my $2,000, not do anything. But I could extend this up to here so I open up these more cells, and then that exterior wall is an exterior wall, and I can rebar that. There we go. So what's he doing? There's still no cell for this guy. Why? Why is there no cell for this guy? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, does it? 12 out of 16. One prisoner is unable to be assigned to a cell. Help me understand. This sector is open. These cells are unclaimed, right? They are unclaimed, yeah? Yeah, unclaimed cells in the right sectors. So what gives? I mean, the grade on these cells are very low. I do need to improve them, but and I can probably try doing that. Maybe we can give these guys, I have enough money for this, I think. We can give them one of those sink and mirrors. Start placing these right in their cells. That requires more water though. Ooh, if I want that. Well, we can put it against the wall next to the toilet. Then it doesn't require that much extra water. So let's do that. So it won't require as much extra water if I can do that. Or like the pipes, right? I don't want to have to make more pipes if I can avoid it. So that'll take care of that part. That will raise the cell grade. All right. That'll be good. I don't really think I want to give them any windows or anything right now. What else can I do to give them a slightly better room quality here? I don't really want to give them radios, although we won't have that random event that makes all the radios go bad. Because that, again, is just annoying. Soft pillows? We could give them soft pillows, I suppose. Those aren't that expensive, are they? Right? Those aren't that expensive. Soft pillow. I don't think so. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. That will increase their cell quality just a little bit more. Put them in a little bit better mood, hopefully. It does kind of reduce their punishment score, right? But if it makes them happier and stops them from kicking off at each other, I'm all right with that. He's surprised. They all want luxuries and spirituality, which we're going to work on. If I can get a guard. This guy right here. Can I get you to come over here? I don't have much money for this, though. I'm going to have to take out a loan to do this. I need a loan so that I can set up their spiritual guidance stuff. What do you want, Warden? Please accept this bonus of $10,000 to keep up the good work. Well, thank you. Wow, a nice guy. I will only give back some of the loan because I still need some. Is he actually trapped? I'm just so confused. Is he actually trapped? What's going on here? Like, he can't... You're telling me he can't walk through here? Like, everybody can walk through here. What is wrong with him? That makes no sense. Can somebody please guide him to a free cell? Somebody please get this man and take him to a free cell. It makes no sense that he doesn't have one. What is this? What is this? See, this is why I'm limiting how many prisoners I have right now, okay? The limits are here to make sure that we're stable before advancing, okay? So many people just get big prisons and bring a whole bunch of people in, and that's great. You can survive that, you know? You're not gonna lose, but your ratings will go down. I want to control these ratings. I want to have consistently good performance as I level up, and that's what I'm looking to do. I want to have good numbers the entire way, as opposed to, okay, we've grown. Oh, numbers are bad. Let's see how we can fix it. I want to just have good numbers all the time. And I think we can do that. I just have to get there. Can I get this guy? Oh, you can't get in. Oh, that's why you can't get in here. Okay, we can fix that. I can fix that. We're going to go with double doors. Double doors right here. Boom. The double doors. And we're going to put those. I should fit here. I can't see, but I'm going to assume they fit there. We'll see how that works. This will be the doors into the chapel, essentially. This is how people get into the chapel. So hopefully... There they go. There's the double doors. So come on over here. Install the double doors, please. And then I need a guard to get over here so I can see inside this room. Okay, so now we have some vision of what's going on here, and there's other stuff that needs to be stored, and they can't get in there. Okay, so this is a walking path in, and gosh, man, Yeah, I guess so. This is a walking path in. So the double doors happen immediately after that, which is kind of cool. I suppose there's a cool factor to that. So place that there, and then make sure that those are walls, and then we'll put that wall there too. Since this is the way in to the chapel, we're gonna put pews, and let's have a spirit. Let's have a church in here. Is it called a church or a chapel? Chapel. Okay. Put this here, and go like that. Okay. This is our chapel. Okay. And for this, we need pews, and what I plan to do is go something like this. So 1, 2, like that. Okay. So it's a rather large room. All right, and it kind of does something like that. Then we're gonna have the altar will be up here. Okay, and it's kind of here away from the wall, but it's there. And there's like this open space, right? And then off to the side over here, this is where we're gonna have a whole bunch of prayer mats. You know what? Let's just do 3 like that. Yeah. So we'll have a bunch of prayer mats over here. All right. And there's your damn room for your spiritual guidance. All right. And then obviously we're going to want to have constant monitoring of this room anyway. Like we're going to want to know everything that's going on in here all the time anyway. So we're going to have another camera here. And then also this camera, I'm going to end up moving this. As soon as they install it, I'm going to end up moving this. And I'm going to move it here instead. So this gets moved to here. And then now we just need power to this place. So we come over here, extend this over like that, extend this up like that. It's going to go up the wall to the cell block, right? And then I don't think we'll need to move it anymore, but if we need to, I think we actually probably do, yeah? Yeah, we need to be this way. We'll go that way with it. It's fine. This should provide enough power for all this stuff over here, right? And that gets us what we need for our cameras, I think. Right? And then we need to hook the cameras up to our monitoring station from there. We don't have enough power for that, so let's get that connected too. Here we go. Did I get our boiler in? We did. Is it still summer? Okay, still summer. Okay, so while they're fixing up that stuff with the chapel and everything, I'm gonna kind of reorganize something about how we do things at the road. We don't really need all these fences, at least not this one, I don't think. The reason for these was mostly just to create that gap so that prisoners had to go through more doors. But this one here, especially with the deliveries and everything, it's kind of disruptive. And this is staff only anyway. So I think we're probably good to go ahead and demolish these walls and get rid of this fence. And then this gate can also be dismantled as well. I've got a deliveries area over on this side. And then I want to extend this to be deliveries as well. And then I still want this because this is for visitors. I want that air gap there just in case prisoners do try to escape through this door. We do have at least some resistance and a guard fence and everything. So I am going to be doing that too. And then I'm also going to be placing a fence, you know, over here too. I'm going to enclose the road as well. We probably should do that just in case prisoners do get out. At some point, we're going to want to have something that closes them in on that. So we're going to be kind of completing our fence in that way, at least over on that side. And then all the way down on this side here too. I think right at the very end, we should get some completion here. And we could possibly go ahead and get the road gates now. I only have $3,000, so it's not really all that important, but we could get that. And then if I brought this all the way down and over from there, then we wouldn't need the planning lines for that fence anymore. So we can get rid of that fence as well. Yeah. So we'll have them go ahead and complete that. The fences are very fast to build. They don't really cost much either, but they're kind of necessary to keep people in there. So did you pass your... I mean, you're working on... I assumed anyway, you were working on getting sober. Yeah, so pharmacological treatment of drug addiction. So how these programs work, you'll see this a lot as we go. I'm always going to give newbie stuff, right? I'm always going to try to explain stuff. So programs, this is the progress in that program, and then there is a percentage chance of them passing. This is kind of dictated on each prisoner individually based on their experience in prison and just kind of who they are. If they have a really good experience, they're comfortable, you know, they're able to focus on what they're doing, then they'll have a higher percentage chance of success. If they're feeling suppressed, if they're feeling endangered, they're going to be very distracted, and they're not going to be as attentive, and they're not going to do as well in the program. Many different programs have this sort of thing. Almost every program, they're going to be, you know, where there is a pass-fail type of grade is going to have this kind of system. So this is going to continue every time they take the course. The time they spend in the course in the program is going to tick this one up, and then based on how well they're doing, this is going to go up. And there's still a chance for them to pass. It's just, you know, long RNG, right? What's going on with the water? Excuse me. What's going on with the water? A pipe burst or something? Oh, right. It's all the new things I installed. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. So I don't need as much for piping now, which is the reason why I did it this way. Okay, so we'll get that going, and then they'll have sinks in their cells, and that should increase the grade, right? They should have the ability now to even get hydration need settled in here. They won't even need to do it over for these ones. So that'll be nice. Did we get the CCTV right there? Yes. Let's real quick. Let's get that connected. There we go. We should now be able to see inside that room at all times too. And there's another one right here. Connect there. Now that might be the 8th connection. These things can only connect to 8 at a time, I believe. Yes, 8 out of 8 done. So if I want to have any more cameras, I'm going to need another CCTV station. And then I also have phones to tap as well, right? I was looking at that earlier too. So I think maybe we'll go with 1 or 2 phone taps. It's pretty cluttered, isn't it? It's very crowded, but it's kind of necessary. You know what? We can do it over here. We'll do 2 phone taps down here. I'm running out of money. Doing it again. 1 phone tap then. We'll put a second one in here when it becomes necessary to do so. Oh no, we have a major problem here. Okay, we are at a negative cash flow now, and we don't have much money.